Hi. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, hopefully wherever you are, the weather's not too blustery, too rainy. It's been an interesting couple of days again. We always seem to be in that at the moment. Hey, what I wanted to ask today was around Winston Peters. I'm just going to cut to the chase today because there's been too much waffling. Still learning. So Winston Peters, I do connect in with my intuition at times, and I feel like that's something that I actually want to know about myself at the moment. He's been New Zealand's longest serving politician and been in Parliament since 1979. Although personally I've not always been a fan, but I do admire the man, and he's always held Parliament to account, which is great. We definitely need somebody like that, and I feel like that's kind of missing at the moment. He's not also been without his own controversy, but then that's just the flavour of him. So I've noticed that he's starting to get a little bit louder over the last few months, and he's not always complimentary about the direction that New Zealand's going in. So I'm going to keep these kind of quick today. The first question that I do have is, will Winston Peters run in the next general election in 2023? So let's have a shuffle of the cards. I'm just going to use my favourites again. And we'll have a look at past, present and future. Okay, thank you. Past. Number 2 present, please, Creator. Okay, and future. That puppy wanted to fall out just about. Take that as a good sign. He's wanting to come out. Okay. Right, let's take a look. So the past. Interesting. Crown chakra. What are you telling us? He's very clever at playing things. It's like he has a direct connection and an intuition as well. Yeah, very, very good at playing things and understanding people and being able to connect with a higher power. So that's interesting. So, present. I hope everyone can see that. Movement, choices and decisions. Undecided yet. Undecided. The will is still there. There's still the want there. Loves the fight, loves the battle. But there's part of him that would actually like to have a bit of an easier life, but I doubt very much that he'll go in that direction while he can see the faults, while he can see that there's still work to be done. Yeah. Okay. Present. Heart chakra. Now this is interesting. Yeah. He feels in his heart very much for the people. Very much for the people. There's also a little bit of grief there. Not grief, disappointment maybe in himself of taking that turn. 2017 to 2020 when he was the kingmaker for that last election. Interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Universe. He holds the power. Very interesting. Hope everybody can see this one. It's the best card to get in that deck. He holds the power. Interesting. Okay, so let's have a look at the future. This is interesting. We've got all these chakra cards coming up, which also says to me his connection is very, very strong to the universe, and his innate knowledge of himself and the power of using the universal energies around him. Very, very clever. Okay, so transformation. So this is future. It's gloves coming off. Gloves coming off. And it's also a new time as well. Absolute new time. He's here for a purpose. He's here for a job for New Zealand. Interesting. Okay, spiritual strength. Now this is one that has come up a lot in the last few readings that we've had. So that's really interesting that this one's come up again. It's that connection with deeper self and really drawing on what it is that New Zealand needs to lead it forward. So I wouldn't rule out that he may very well make a run for the next election. So let's draw on this a bit deeper. Thank you, Creator of the past. Oh, okay, future. Current. Winston Peters running in the next election. We're going that little bit deeper. Okay, last one for the future, Creator, please. Okay, so past. Ask for what you want. Clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others helps you avoid misunderstandings and speeds up the process of answered prayers. And doesn't that go alongside beautifully with crown chakra? Okay, so currently blocks lifted. Obstacles came from fear and now they are lifted away. Goes beautifully with that decisions card, really. Oops. Okay, so second card for current, time management. Goes with that focus. Priorities. He sees the people as New Zealand as his priority. Truly does. He wants that balance. He sees us all as one people. And the last one there for current is the allow yourself to receive. And as I said before, Kingmaker, open your arms to welcome the blessings and answered prayers that God is sending to you. Interesting. Okay, so future, we've got creative expression. And doesn't that go nicely with that sacral chakra card? God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. Okay, so writers group, transformation, rebuilding, total rebuilding. Look at those building blocks there in the background, people. Okay, spiritual strength was that last card for the future. What have we got? Divine guidance. The ideas you are receiving are heaven-sent answers to your prayers. So he's holding things up. It's that rebuilding of New Zealand, and he's going to be right in the midst of it, is what I'm seeing at this point. Let's have a look again, people, at next question. So the next question that I had was around Winston working in the background. Is he currently working in the background behind political scenes to bring smaller parties together? Because this is somewhere that there's been a really, really huge gap. And I get this feeling, and I've had this feeling for quite some time, that there is a garnering of support going on in the background. Let's look at the past with that, creator, please. Garnering of support going on in the background with smaller parties, but also I have a feeling that there is some large business owners in New Zealand that are supporting him as well with driving where they want the country to go. So I want to know, is Winston working behind the political scenes and bringing smaller parties together? Oh, yes, thank you. What else we got, people? Okay, last current card, thanks. Okay, in future, please. Whew. This one really wants to jump out. Holy moly. Okay, so that was a future. Okay, another future, please. Okay, last future card. Create it. Let's look at this. Okay. Right. Oh, all these tracker cards coming up today, and this doesn't happen normally, so very, very interesting. And I suspect it's all around that connection. So throat chakra. Turn that around so you can see it properly. And this is we lost our voice. New Zealand's lost its voice. Okay, currently, emotional loss. Feels that pain very deeply. For all people. And that dream as well. He had a dream and a vision as a younger person of what he wanted New Zealand to look like. And it grieves him that we're not even anywhere near where he wants the country to be. Interesting. Oh, heart chakra again. Would you credit it? Serious. This is interesting, and that goes with that emotional loss really as well. He loves people. He loves fairness. He loves right. Although sometimes he'll take a curve to get to the right, a bending of the rules, let's say, sometimes a curve to get to the right response. But yeah, he does this for the best for people, is what I'm saying. He has a real thing about fairness. I did shuffle them. You all saw me. Universe. Holy moly. And in the same line again. He has a job to do. Yeah, I see that as a total job to do. But I also see that this is the universe in play with him, giving him direction. Although he may not see it like that, but those who are connected will understand that the universe has lots of ways of playing with energy and giving direction and putting information out there to people. You just need to look at science and how close a lot of new technology is launched out there. But anyway, back onto that question. Trapped in fear. There is that concern that it'll be status quo. We'll just switch from one side to the other, Labour to National, Labour to National. And there is that fear, and this is what's driving things. Power. They actually do have the power, but they actually have to roar quite loudly, I think, for this one. They have to roar loudly, and they have to get the people on side. They have to understand their people, and they have to call the people back. It's a calling back of your tribe. Last one. Oh, conflict and defeat. Interesting, and that may be what it's going to feel like. Is that what it's going to be? Huh. Not everybody has the same amount of faith and belief that he does. And this is going to be the tricky, this is going to be the trick. The tricky part for him is to actually get them to see the light, get them to understand that actually working together and working alongside one another as a team rather than the separate groups, parties that they've been, is going to be the key. But only when they can see that and have that faith and the light will they be able to actually collaborate. Okay, right. Let's have a quick look, see. We're going a bit deeper here. Okay, past. Right, let's go with a current, please, creator. You wanted to jump out there, didn't you? Oh, all jumped out. Okay. Okay, and future, please, creator. Okay, we've got 2 for some reason, but we'll go with that. Okay, righty. So, divine guidance. Oh, turn it around the right way, Yvette. The ideas you are receiving are heaven-sent answers to your prayers. It's around that communication again, isn't it? Answers, questions, communication. It's something that's New Zealand's lost. We've lost our voice, but we've been putting the messages up there to the universe, to even detox time going along with emotional loss. Interesting. Cleansing. That's what it is. It's a deep cleanse. It's a loss. Removal. Okay. So blocks lifted again. And that goes with the heart chakra. Previous obstacles came from fear, and they are now lifted away. Love. Open your heart to love, and all will be revealed. Okay, 3rd one there. Prosperity. Now, isn't this beautiful? Going along with the universe. Your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. This bodes really well for what could be achieved here. And I definitely see that this is a working behind the scenes. Okay, so daily practice. This just is a building. The more you practice your new skills, this is a building time. This is a digging deep and actually, foundational building. so that they can get past this trapped in fear. So we don't go back to what we've always had, just the two-party. Okay, so second card there, happy news. And this goes with the power card. Your prayer is answered in a creative way. But this goes for all. For all those that have worked towards the goal that he has had. And it bodes really well for sending out a clear message to the people as well. Guidance. Bringing them on board. Okay, so our two cards here that we had with our last one, which went along with that conflict and defeat. Oops, let's turn these puppies around. Okay, so the first one that we've got there is vision board. So it's actually defining what it is that they want. What can they collaborate on together? And this bodes actually really, really well. And then the second card that went with that, that came over, was inspiration. Your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. This bodes really, really well for us. And although we did get that conflict and defeat card, I think once they can get past themselves and actually see the vision that Mr. Peters has, then I think that's a good thing for New Zealand. Anyway, it was a little bit longer than what I had hoped for, but we did cover some good ground there with those two questions. I hope you get some inspiration out of that and can also see it for what it is. Anyhow, any questions, as per usual, please do message me. I would love to hear your questions that you've got, and also just let me send me a note at any time you like. Say hello, let me know who you are out there. Okay, take care, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.